Hello to my channel Chinese Star. Today we will bring you the following hot and exciting news.
Sukai's love history revealed, 2 screen loves, Zi and Tan Songyun, who is his true lover? In this glamorous entertainment industry, the emotional world of actors always attracts attention, especially when they create sparks with different partners on the screen. Fans can't help but speculate, who is their true lover in and out of the play? Today, we focus on the popular actor Sukai, who played lovers with Zi and Tan Songyun in 2 recent hit dramas Chenghuanji and You Are More Beautiful Than Starlight respectively. However, both are beloved girlfriends. One is praised as a true lover and the other is described as an acquaintance. What kind of emotional code is hidden behind this? Let's reveal it together. Sukai, a handsome man born on March 5, 1995, has made his mark in the modeling industry with his proud height of 187 centimeters and his extremely cool face. He won the championship of the graphic group in the national finals of the China, Guangzhou, international model competition. His appearance, like a dazzling scenery in the summer breeze, instantly attracted countless eyes. This summer, Sukai is even more full of firepower, perfectly interpreting the charm of the role of the overbearing president. In the story of Chenghuan, Sukai transformed into Yao Ximing, a professional manager of a chain hotel who returned to China, and started a workplace and emotional entanglement with Mai Chenghuan, played by Zi. In You Are More Beautiful Than the Starlight, he transformed himself into Han Ting, the CEO of a listed group, and worked with Tan Songyun to interpret a love story of urban elites. In the 2 works, Sukai's image of a domineering president has been deeply rooted in the hearts of the people and has aroused heated discussions among netizens, but what is more talked about is the subtle emotional differences between him and the 2 heroines. Zi, a familiar friend or a lover who lacks tacit understanding? Speaking of Zi, this powerful actor who was born as a child star has produced many excellent works in recent years. Series such as Dare, Beloved have earned her a large number of fans. However, in the story of Chenghuan, her performance has caused controversy. Zi, who plays Mai Chenghuan, shows the character's enthusiasm and kindness, but her overly artificial interpretation makes the audience feel awkward and greasy. Although in the same frame with Sukai, the 2 seem to have only stopped at the interaction of friends, lacking the intimacy that lovers should have. Perhaps, Zi's acting bottleneck in this drama is related to the character's setting in the direction of the plot. Mai Chenghuan's family dilemma: greedy mother, weak father, unemployed brother, and small and humid living environment forced her to take on the responsibility of supporting her family. Her love experience is also full of twists and turns. Her relationship with the rich second-generation Songyun ended because of the indifference of the other party's family. Such a background setting undoubtedly increased the psychological burden of the character and brought challenges to Zi's performance. In contrast, Tan Songyun and Sukai have a tacit understanding in their cooperation, just like a pair of real lovers. In You Are More Beautiful Than Starlight, the emotional interaction between the 2 is natural and smooth, with affectionate eye contact and tacit body language, which makes people sigh at the chemical reaction of the screen CP. This true lover atmosphere is not only due to the careful design of the script, but also inseparable from the high degree of performance fit between Tan Songyun and Sukai. With her fresh and refined image and delicate and sincere acting skills, Tan Songyun successfully created an image of a modern woman who is both independent and tender, and formed a strong emotional tension with Han Ting played by Sukai. Their love story has both tit for tat in the workplace and warm support in life, which makes the audience full of expectations for their emotional direction. As for the difference in the lover status between Sukai and the 2 actresses in the play, we might as well analyze it from the 2 levels of character creation and audience perception. On the one hand, the character setting in the direction of the script have an important impact on the chemistry between the actors. The relationship between Mai Chenghuan and Yao Ximing in Chenghuanji was initially based on the exchange of interests, and the emotional development was relatively tortuous, which may have limited the intimacy between Zi and Sukai in the performance. In You Are More Beautiful Than Starlight, the emotional lines of the characters played by Han Ting and Tan Songyun are more direct and pure, providing a good foundation for the 2 to create a romantic atmosphere. On the other hand, the audience's subjective perception cannot be ignored. In the emotional expression of film and television works, the audience's viewing experience depends not only on the actors' acting skills and plot settings, but also on their personal emotions and cognitive preferences. The audience's cognition of the actors' past works, the degree of recognition of the role setting, and even the likes and dislikes of the actor himself will directly affect their judgment of the authenticity of the emotional relationship in the play. Take Yang Zi's performance in Cheng Huangji as an example. She has always been regarded as a representative of the image of true lovers and has won wide acclaim with her natural and sincere performance style. However, in this drama, this trait does not seem to be fully demonstrated, partly because of the audience's inherent impression of her previous roles. When the audience is accustomed to Yang Zi's outstanding performance in youthful and sweet roles, when facing a character like Mai Cheng-huan with a more complex personality and different growth experience, it is inevitable that there will be a psychological gap, which affects the resonance of the emotional authenticity of the character. In addition, Mai Cheng-huan's character setting itself has also triggered some discussion. The audience's acceptance of the role depends not only on the rationality of the plot, but also on its fit with the real emotional experience. When the behavior, logic or emotional expression of the character deviates from the audience's expectations, even if the actor pours out sincere emotions, it may not be able to impress the audience. Therefore, how to break the audience's inherent impression in character creation and find the balance between the actor's personal charm and the character's characteristics is a topic that creators and actors need to think about together. The subjective perception of the audience is also an important reason why film and television works are rich and diverse and full of discussion value. In film and television works, the relationship between actors and roles, and between roles is intricate, and the boundary between true love and acquaintance is often blurred. The emotional presentation of Sukai, Yang Zi, and Tan Songyun in the play is not only an artistic presentation of character creation, but also a projection of the audience's subjective perception. Every emotional collision and every emotional development is shown by the actors through superb acting skills and a deep understanding of the characters' hearts. At the same time, the audience's cognition and emotional projection also make these emotional relationships have a deeper resonance. In the performances of Sukai, Yang Zi, and Tan Songyun, the love story we see has both delicate emotional flow between characters and the actor's deep understanding and investment in the characters. Audiences may interpret the emotions in the play based on the actor's past images or personal preferences, but regardless of whether these character settings meet our expectations, the emotions conveyed by the actors are still real and moving. This kind of emotional presentation is not limited to the labels of true lovers or acquaintances, but reflects the complexity and richness of emotions between people at a deeper level. We don't need to be too entangled in these external labels. What's more important is to appreciate the wonderful performances of the actors on the screen and feel the touching and thinking brought by the love stories they interpret through their roles. Every love, whether in the play or in life, is unique. In the play, they give love a new dimension through their performances, and as an audience, we also find resonance, see ourselves, and feel the beauty of true love. After all, the play is like life, and the authenticity of emotions cannot be seen at a glance. Only by experiencing it with heart can we taste the ups and downs. The presentation of each emotion has complex levels and depths, which not only includes the subtle interactions between the characters, but also carries the actor's deep understanding and interpretation of the characters. Between Sukai and his beloved girlfriends on the screen, the audience sees not only the emotional development in the script, but also the truth and touching captured in the resonance between the actors and the characters. The story of Sukai and his partners Yang Zi, Tan Songyun and others is still continuing, and the audience is full of expectations for how the future plot will develop. How their emotional journey will unfold and whether they will experience more twists and turns and growth are all curious questions. Regardless of the ending, the important thing is that we can see the emotional power deep in human nature and their interpretation, and the resonance that touches the soul is the most precious. Let us wait and see, and continue to witness the emotional growth between the characters and explore the answer to true love as the plot progresses on the screen. Whether it is the sweetness of love or the pain of growing up, every interpretation of emotion is very touching. Just as every relationship in life is full of ups and downs and changes, these ups and downs are also the most worthwhile part of our taste and understanding in the play.
Thank you for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe to our support channel.